Hi, my name is Brenda Nyaringita. I'm a software engineer and I enjoy teaching young kids programming here in Nairobi, Kenya. I'm also a community leader for internet health under the 2020 Mozilla Open Leaders program. And so during this program, my biggest takeaway for me was learning how to work open and the importance of that, which basically means how do I get to involve people who are ideally outsiders into my project to contribute and even help in fine tuning the solution. And one of the other things that was also interesting during the program was seeing how same problems such as digital inclusion are being solved by different community leaders from the other countries. And it was just very good in collecting these stories and even applying some of the learnings in my own project. So the other outstanding thing was I got to read some articles that were of past research work done, one of them being the Digital Skills Observatory. And why this was particularly interesting was before I'd always linked up web literacy with having a computer, but now through Digital Skills Observatory, I saw um, uh, how much that one could learn from just simply having a smartphone and thriving online with the same. And so after this, I got to come up with my project, Zero to Code, whose mission is to ensure that students in underrepresented regions in Kenya can move from zero digital skills level up to a point where they can equally thrive online as their peers and even get to do programming sessions. This will be carried out through workshops around those areas in Kenya, and this is just in the aim to solve the gap that I realized back in 2018 when I'd gone to Marsabit in Kenya to do a workshop session and noticed that some of the students were struggling to just simply differentiate between left click and right click. And so therefore, this just showed that however much I or any other community wanted to champion for internet health, we could not possibly do this without closing this gap of just learning what a computer was and how to use it at first. The second problem that Zero to Code is solving is bringing content to educators and teachers in these schools. This is because they're already usually swamped up with the normal curriculum work, and so therefore they do not have the time or even the maybe the skills to come up with this content. And so Zero to Code will just be making all this content available in a way that I call the unplugged activities for the African context, which is just how do you instill digital skills to the students who will not in the near future or in the next few months directly access a computer or a smartphone. And so I'm inviting contributors from not only Kenya but across Africa to join in. They could be researchers in the edtech field, they could be already doing similar projects and want to partner, or anyone who would actually want to suggest their school or a group of students who would make part of the first cohort of Zero to Code achievers. And also anyone who would like to give resources such as the internet, computers, or even a space or a tech hub where Zero to Code sessions can actually take place. They're all welcome to join in. My final word of advice to any young person out there who'd like to start their project is to simply start. However small the impact may seem at first, it's always worth it to start, iterate through the project, see how other internet health um, leaders are doing their projects, and even use that as a way to gain some knowledge and some skills before they can eventually start their own project. And as I'd like to think, be ambassadors themselves, because if you keep singing about internet health advocacy, then fellow youth will follow the rhythm. Yeah, that's it from Zero to Code. Thank you.